Oh, Ryan just being Ryan.
That's a massive fight.
It's okay. Great career. He's still going. You know, he's accomplished a lot, you know, for what, you know, his experience entails.
You know what? I think that's gonna be a good. I think Ryan gonna dominate the fight, but that's a good fun fight for us to watch. Don't like words, and they both love the fight, but I'll give the edge to Ryan.
Terence Crawford and BoMac shared their thoughts on a potential showdown between Ryan Garcia and Conor Benn, explaining why they believe Garcia has the skills and attributes to come out on top. Both pointed to his speed, timing, and overall talent as key advantages, arguing that he has all the tools needed to control the fight and secure a victory.
That's what I believe in. But, you know, I'm not the one fighting, so at the end of the day, I'm not the one that controls who.
Ryan Garcia versus Conor Benn is no longer just a topic of speculation. It has officially been announced. With Oscar de la Hoya confirming the highly anticipated showdown, the stage is set for one of the biggest cross-Atlantic matchups in recent boxing history. Both fighters will enter the ring with confidence, explosive speed, and proven knockout power, giving fans plenty to debate ahead of fight night. Now that the bout is official, the spotlight shifts to whether Garcia can demonstrate that he belongs on a higher level, or if Benn can pull off a statement victory and stun the boxing world.
I'm happy.
Showbiz the Adult has also shared his prediction for the newly announced Ryan Garcia versus Conor Benn showdown, and he clearly favors Garcia. In his opinion, Garcia's explosive hand speed, sharp timing, and ability to land accurate counterpunches make him an extremely difficult opponent for Benn. He believes those advantages could allow Garcia to control the action and capitalize on any mistakes Benn makes during the fight.
On negotiations, Ryan Garcia versus Conor Benn is a done deal. Golden Boy Promotions and Sala made it happen. It's the fight Ryan asked for. It's on, baby. T-Mobile Arena, September 12th.
Showbiz the Adult has also shared his prediction for the newly announced Ryan Garcia versus Conor Benn showdown, and he clearly favors Garcia. In his opinion, Garcia's explosive hand speed, sharp timing, and ability to land accurate counterpunches make him an extremely difficult opponent for Benn. While he respects Benn's aggression, toughness, and relentless pressure, he believes those same qualities could ultimately play into Garcia's strengths by creating opportunities for precise counters. As more boxing analysts continue to side with Garcia, the debate surrounding this highly anticipated matchup only continues to grow.
Bad blood. You guys know, Conor Benn, he doesn't like Ryan Garcia.
I like Ryan. I think I don't like Ryan. No, I don't like him. Don't like that. I don't know where I was going with that.
And you guys remember that little incident they had at the Ring Awards.
Talking
No, I'm serious. I'm serious. Serious. Come on now. Come on now. You know how it is. Your city.
Yeah, my city.
You don't think I'm gonna hit you with that lipstick?
No.
Many fighters like you. I thought that was strong. Yeah, you go for it. You go for it. You're the one that started that shit.
Come on, you go for it.
With Ryan Garcia and Conor Benn officially scheduled to face each other, predictions continue to grow more confident. Harlem Eubank believes the matchup will be far from competitive, describing it as a clear advantage for Garcia. In his view, Garcia's exceptional speed, accuracy, and sharp punching will prove too much for Benn to overcome. Eubank even predicts that Garcia could finish the fight before the end of the fourth round. As more fighters and analysts share their opinions, support for Garcia's chances of victory continues to build.
Garcia by KO. Conor, I'm sorry, brother. Conor, I'm sorry. There was something Ryan Garcia said at the end of their little beef at the Ring Awards.
You think you beat him? Yeah, of course. I knocked him out. He's a little too jittery. Is this our car? He's a little too jittery.
And I kind of see that. And I see that mostly because Conor Benn, he started so late. So there is a sense of calmness that's not quite there. So I think Ryan Garcia, well, we know Ryan Garcia sees that.
Ade Oladipo believes Ryan Garcia versus Conor Benn has everything needed to become one of the most exciting fights of the year. In his view, the matchup promises non-stop action, fueled by the explosive fighting styles of both men, their massive fan followings, and the growing tension surrounding the contest. He expects the atmosphere on fight night to be electric, making it one of the most highly anticipated events on the boxing calendar.
I think it's come about because of the political sphere of how boxing is at the moment, but
in terms of, fighting in the ring, it's a mismatch. I expect Garcia to win within 4 rounds.
While acknowledging the controversy that has surrounded both fighters, Ade Oladipo believes those storylines only add to the intrigue of the matchup. In his view, the combination of rivalry, personalities, and high stakes makes the fight impossible to ignore and ensures that boxing fans around the world will be watching closely when the two finally step into the ring.
Been goading Ryan for ages. He's been calling for this fight. He's been wanting this fight. Ryan really hasn't engaged, although we knew this fight was going to happen. As soon as the WBC put Conor Benn as, did they put him as mandatory or did they rank him number 1? They're slightly different, those two things. But as soon as they did that anyway, we knew it was just a case of, okay, how are they going to work this out from Ryan's perspective with Golden Boy and DAZN? And I feel like they've come to an agreement. I haven't read too much about how this fight's going to play out in terms of broadcast, but I did read something that DAZN have UK and Ireland rights, and I'm guessing that in America it's...
With the fight now officially confirmed, anticipation continues to build as excitement spreads throughout the boxing world. Fans are eager to find out whether this highly anticipated matchup will deliver on its enormous hype, with many expecting an action-packed showdown between two explosive fighters determined to make a statement.
I know a lot of you probably won't be too happy with Conor Benn getting this opportunity, but Ryan didn't deserve the opportunity when he fought Barrios. Let's not forget, Ryan's fight before Barrios was Rolly Romero, where he lost, and his next fight is a world title fight. So neither are probably deserving of the opportunities given to them, but don't take away from the fact that that doesn't mean it's not a big fight. This is an enormous fight. It really is. Conor Benn is well known now to the American market. Obviously, Ryan's a superstar over there, and I think it will be a good fight as well. What Conor Benn has done in terms of selling himself to the American market, signing with Zuffa has helped. It has, right? He's been in spaces now where the American sort of fight audience is starting to get to know him. I still believe that Shakur Stevenson-Teofimo Lopez fight where Shakur almost calls Conor into the ring, Conor obliges. That's helped in terms of grow his audience in America. And the Eubank fights had as well. I think he got a lot of respect, especially for the first Eubank fight. It's weird. He got more respect for the loss.
Boxing Ego believes Ryan Garcia's style is perfectly suited to expose Conor Benn's biggest weaknesses if the fight unfolds at Garcia's preferred pace. He argues that Benn's aggressive, forward-pressing approach could leave him vulnerable to Garcia's lightning-fast left hook and precise counterpunching. Although he expects Benn to apply constant pressure and make the contest exciting, Boxing Ego believes Garcia's superior speed, timing, accuracy, and shot selection give him a clear advantage. In his view, if Garcia remains disciplined, sticks to his game plan, and avoids unnecessary mistakes, he should be in position to earn a convincing victory.
The audience knows who Conor Benn is. Obviously, it helps as well with his dad being Nigel, helps as well the relationship with Eddie Hearn. But Conor Benn's almost carving a name out for himself, removing the Matchroom factor, removing the Eddie Hearn factor, removing the Nigel Benn factor. Conor Benn screams, he shouts, he's very active on social media. America knows who Conor Benn is. Like if American fight fans were to name 5 UK fighters, Conor Benn, I think would just be behind Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. I believe that's how big Conor Benn is now when it comes to fighting. I do believe his name is that big. Will that help him in the ring? We'll get to that in a second. I'm just trying to say this is a big fight because everyone knows who Conor Benn is and everyone knows who Ryan Garcia is. As for the fight itself, one thing I think we know, and I say we as Brits, Conor Benn's going to bring it. Conor Benn is going to fight. And sometimes when we watch these very talented American fighters, they're very, very good, but sometimes their fights are very, very boring, and you almost want someone to kind of push.
Regis Progrise believes Ryan Garcia holds the advantage over Conor Benn, describing Garcia as the more complete and well-rounded fighter. While he praises Benn for his toughness, determination, and relentless pressure, Progrise feels Garcia's superior speed, timing, and overall boxing ability clearly separate the two. Drawing from his own experience of sharing the ring with Benn, he believes Garcia has the tools to control the pace of the fight and capitalize whenever Benn becomes overly aggressive. In Prograis view, If Garcia performs to the best of his abilities and follows his game plan, he should emerge victorious.
Garcia took to his social media and said, "I'ma show him how Mexican my balls taste." Pause. When he's on the floor talking all that about my heritage, that's a promise. This clout demon, fake loyalty is getting put to sleep. This is for all my UK and Mexican fans. Also, all my fans across the world, you will remember this one. He tags Ring Magazine and Paramount, The Zone. Viva Mexico. Shout out to the UK as well. I'ma put a beating on this sausage. End quote. Okay. Ego thoughts. I do like the fight. Solid fight. Not gonna complain about the fight. Ryan Garcia just beat Mario Barrios. Pretty impressive. He hurt him, dropped him early in the fight. I want to say round 1. Conor Benn lost to Chris Eubank, came back, avenged it. So Conor Benn loses to Chris Eubank. They do the rematch, and it looked like Conor Benn was gonna stop Eubank in the later round. Some people say he was weight drained, but whatever. He signed up for the fight, made it to the fight, and the result was what it was. So both of these guys have popped dirty for different things in their career, so that's something to note. I like to give you guys all the facts so you can make up your mind. But Ryan popped for Osterine, and then also you had Conor Benn who popped before, I believe it was a Eubank fight that was scheduled, and he blamed it on the eggs. Ryan Garcia blamed it on tainted supplements. But now Dana White, Zuffa,
Bernie the Boxer also considers Ryan Garcia the favorite heading into this matchup, believing Garcia is the more talented and technically polished fighter. In his view, Ryan's exceptional hand speed, explosive left hook, and ability to control the distance with sharp, accurate punches will present serious challenges for Conor Benn. He also believes Benn could leave himself vulnerable if he applies pressure too aggressively, giving Garcia opportunities to capitalize with his quick counters and precise shot selection.
It's hard to be the man that's possessed. It really is. You know, it feel like Conor Benn is possessed. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I look at him in his eyes, and you don't gotta be that. You don't gotta be that good, bro. You don't have to have that much skill when you possessed on something. You really want something you possessed on. You don't have to have that much skill. So he's possessed, bro. Conor Benn is possessed. He wants that WBC strap, and he might get it. The thing is with Ryan, I think Ryan does have better skill. Ryan is fast, big hook and stuff like that. But Conor has power. You know, and power can change everything, bro. You know, when you got power, one punch can change everything. So I think it'll be a very interesting fight. Like I said, I think that skill-wise, of course, I lean more towards Ryan. But Conor's hungry. You know, it's hard to beat somebody that's hungry, that wants to be a champion. It's hard to beat them, bro. And it'll be, if they do make that fight happen, it'll be very interesting to see what'll happen.
Although Bernie expects Conor Benn's aggression and determination to make the fight competitive, he believes Ryan Garcia possesses too many advantages to be denied. In his view, Garcia's superior speed, precision, power, and overall boxing ability give him the upper hand. If Ryan remains disciplined, follows his strategy, and avoids unnecessary risks, Bernie believes he should emerge with a convincing victory.
What's your thoughts on him, fighting for the WBC title against Ryan Garcia next?
I mean, well, they pushed him up to number 1, so it's politics and money, press him to number 1. I don't think this win warranted a shot at the championship, but Ryan Garcia is coming off a loss and got a shot at the championship. So boxing is a shaky game. I guess if you can quote unquote do numbers or have the right political connections, anything has happened. But I'll favor Ryan Garcia in the match. And that's all I got to say about that. I'm not a fan of...
Chris Mannix and Sergio Mora both believe Ryan Garcia holds a clear advantage over Conor Benn, even though they expect the matchup to deliver plenty of excitement. Mora argues that Benn's aggressive, forward-pressing style plays directly into Garcia's strengths, particularly his speed, size, and explosive left hook. Mannix also views Garcia as the more gifted fighter, but believes Benn's relentless pressure and willingness to engage will ensure the contest remains action-packed from start to finish.
obviously to be a big fight for their fans. You know, in the landscape of boxing, I don't think it's like I say, it's a good fight. It's a big fight. You know, I think both of those guys' skill sets are limited, but you know, with I guess the fan fare that they have, you know, it'll be a big fight.
Stylistically, what do you think it looks like?
I think Ryan outboxes him. I think I think he's going to piggyback off what he did against Barrios. Conor Benn is a lot shorter, and you know, I think he's going to piggyback off of that and probably dominate.
In their view, that combination is exactly what makes this matchup so compelling. They expect Conor Benn to bring relentless pressure and a willingness to engage from the opening bell, but they believe Ryan Garcia possesses the speed, timing, and precision needed to capitalize on every mistake. While anticipating an entertaining and competitive fight, both analysts ultimately expect Garcia to have his hand raised in victory at the end of the night.
Garcia. I just think Conor Benn is not big enough for 147. He wasn't even big enough for the catch weights. He wasn't knocking out people anymore. We've seen how he reacts with speed and power and length against Eubank Jr. He was able to do great, but ultimately it was at the end of the punches against an older fighter in Eubank. He's going to be dealing with a younger, faster, stronger champion now in Ryan Garcia. I think a more motivated, more mature, responsible fighter in Ryan Garcia. And regardless of the fact, I can hate on this fight. A lot of critics are going to hate on this fight because of the fact that they got to this stage, the fact that they got rewarded.
Nobody cares. Nobody is going to care about. I know you as a former WBC champion, you do care, but I'm telling you, a lot of people are not going to care. This is not going to be a storyline.
Because we're living in a different generation, Chris Mannix, and that generation, you know how these old people are. I became one of those old guys. Like, in my day, I used to fail PED tests. We just did this, and we used to fight.
We just drank milk, and we...
Yeah, you know, and nowadays, it's about social media. It's about followers. It's about being a cutie. It's about how you look with your shirt off. It's about how many girls
you won a reality contest, though. Like, I mean, there's something to that.
I won that with this face. I don't look like Conor Benn and Ryan Garcia.
That's true.
They you know, so it's basically it's a fight where both these guys could fight, man. It's just they don't deserve that mega fight for many reasons, but here
the rivalry between Ryan Garcia and Conor Benn has intensified as both fighters continue exchanging bold words ahead of their highly anticipated showdown. Benn warned Garcia, saying, "You talk too much. I'm going to smash your head in." Garcia fired back with confidence, responding, "I told you in person you aren't a good enough fighter to beat me. You put yourself in this position, and I'll show you what happens when you rush into something you're not ready for." Refusing to back down, Benn answered, "You've quit once. I'll make you quit again. You can't teach heart. See you September 12th. Garcia responded with another confident message, reminding Benn that every opponent who had made similar promises ended up tasting defeat, insisting this fight would be no different. Benn later continued the verbal battle during an appearance on the Ariel Helwani show, where he dismissed the hype surrounding Garcia, claimed he had faced tougher opponents throughout his career, and vowed to expose Garcia once they finally meet inside the ring.
Absolutely, but I favor Ryan Garcia in that fight. I don't think Conor Benn is able to handle the speed and the power and the longer frame of a Ryan Garcia. I think that fight ends in knockout, but you got two popular fighters from two different sides of the pond, and both countries will be watching. The world will be watching.
I think Conor Benn can win this fight. There's certainly a path to victory. No, I think there's a path to victory. I think if Conor can find that explosiveness that we saw against Chris Eubank Jr., like Ryan has been touched. Ryan has been knocked down. Ryan has been knocked out. Like, he's not infallible. So I think Conor Benn can win this fight. But if we're just looking at recent history here, the fight against Barrios was probably the best I've ever seen Ryan Garcia. Not just because that left hook and that speed was still there, the right hand. We haven't seen the right hand from Ryan Garcia, and we saw Mario Barrios in the first round look like he didn't prepare 1 minute for that right hand. Didn't look like he was ready for it at all. If that right hand is the same kind of explosive weapon that the left hook is, Ryan's got a lot of tools in the box there. And for Conor, Like, I don't know what it was. Was it dropping weight from 160 to 150 against Regis Prograis that took away all the explosiveness? The guy that we saw against Eubank Jr. at 160 pounds, he was gone. And look, he was going up against the artist formerly known as Regis Prograis, the shell of Regis Prograis, who came out after the fight and confirmed every report that was out there about his injury history coming in. And Conor
Benn promised to apply relentless pressure from the opening bell, making it clear that his goal is not simply to compete, but to defeat Ryan Garcia and leave with the victory. As both fighters continue exchanging confident predictions and verbal shots, the rivalry has grown even more personal, adding another layer of intensity to one of the most anticipated matchups in boxing.
One of the biggest names in the sport right now. For better or worse?
For me, not at all, no. No, I wouldn't say.
Rolly interests you more?
I think Rolly's an exciting fight. I think it's an exciting build-up. You know, and if not...
Was that fight against Ryan Garcia exciting?
Yeah, fair. You got me there.
But the build-up would be great.
Yeah, you got me.
But by the way, the build-up with Shakur would be great too.
Listen, all of them can get it.
Yeah.
Garcia, you know, we're hoping Garcia wins because that would be a stadium. Whether we do Rolly in the meantime and then have Garcia or Barrios in August, September, June, July, August, September.
Ryan Garcia is overflowing with confidence as he prepares for his highly anticipated showdown with Conor Benn, boldly predicting that the fight will end with Benn being knocked out in either the 6th or 7th round. During a visit to his hometown of Los Angeles, Garcia received an enthusiastic welcome from local fans, highlighting the strong support he continues to enjoy. Energized by the crowd, Garcia made it clear that he does not expect the fight to go the full distance and believes he will add another spectacular knockout to his resume. With both fighters remaining confident and continuing their verbal exchanges, the psychological battle ahead of fight night has become just as intense as the matchup itself.